My chicken wings. My chicken wings. Chicken wings. Chicken wings. And my little fries underneath. I was trying to head move to this house, honey. Trying to eat this food. I was good. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. It's called Pearl Milling House or something now. Mm-hmm. Say hi to that. Say hi to Blocked. Mm-hmm. I got my fried chicken. Do y'all eat the tips? And are you team flats or team drum? And these fries are crunchy like I like. That's how I like my crinkly fries. Kool-Aid. The good shit. Alright, I was watching some mukbang videos. But I'm not complaining because long as I ain't got to pay for a kitchen that I was about to sign up. At first, I was watching mukbang mashup or whatever it was. Hold on, y'all. Let me find something to put on here real quick. I'm sitting here eating my chicken. Y'all, look at that. Look at how nice and goldeny brown that piece of chicken is. Mm-hmm. Mama T's live. Mm-hmm. I was watching Hungry Fat Chick earlier. She had this pizza that looks so good. I don't even know what area she in. I'm gonna have to look it up. That pizza look good as shit. Ouch. Hold on, y'all. Let me check my connection. I know it had bumped me off. That's why it was buffering. Oh, that guy. He has over 3,000 subscribers. Over 3,000 subscribers and 2.5K videos. Okay. Oh, good. Mm. Just don't make a mess in your bed. Mm. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find something to watch on my computer. Online pastry school. Job horror stories. Money not worth it. Let me see.
I grew up always on the bigger side as a kid. I was always slightly thicker, big boned. That really continued into adulthood. Contrave is for adults struggling with obesity or who are overweight with a weight related condition and should be used with diet and exercise. Contrave really allowed. Today we got Indian food, y'all. Now I love butter chicken. Y'all know that, y'all.
Yeah, the butter chicken is good.
Mm. We got a story time too, y'all.
Okay.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
That Indian food look good too.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Baby. These, I think these called masala, samala, samosa, or something like that. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
That's right. Put it in their face. Put it in their face.
Mm.
Take it in the
Mm-hmm.
face.
Mm. Yeah. That's how this food make me feel for real. Mm. 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 Yeah. What was that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Y'all, I remember this one job I used to work at. Y'all, the best way I could describe it is job horror story. This job was terrible. Now, it was this one lady that used to work there. Now, I used to call her unemployment, y'all, because this lady got paid to do absolutely nothing. I'm talking about she ain't never do work, y'all, and was still getting a check. Now, if that ain't unemployment, I don't know what is, baby. And the management, ooh, out of control.
Was it a
Y'all, when I
hotel?
tell y'all, management was thugging,
She said the
thugging,
management
baby.
sucked,
They was
y'all.
thugging in there, y'all. But y'all, I don't even know how that job stayed open for so long. Because y'all, when I tell y'all this job was horrible, they mistreated their employees, they mistreated their customers. Like, and I'm pretty sure they should have
Was it
got
a
sued
hotel?
because all that stuff they was doing in there had to be illegal, y'all. And if it wasn't illegal,
Did you
it
do
sure
you hear
wasn't
that, y'all?
legal.
She said they must
But
have
y'all,
been
let me
doing
tell
shit that
y'all
was
what
illegal.
happened. That was my final straw. So I was like, you know what? I'm done with this job, baby. I ain't working here no more. Cause baby, no, I'm not the one, baby. And I ain't finna titty tatty with you. I remember it like it was yesterday,
She
y'all.
said
I
titty
had woke
tatty.
up early that morning and I was just staring out the window. Yeah, y'all, I was staring out the window because see, I really didn't want to go to work because I really didn't like that job, y'all. But at the same time, that job was paying my bills, so I was like, oh, let me hurry up. I don't need to be late for work. So I hopped up in the shower, jumped up, got dressed, got in my car, started swerving through traffic so I don't be late for work. Now, as soon as I reached the building, it was me and another lady. We was like running towards the elevator because we was running a little late. But y'all tell me why as soon as we got close to the elevator, it was a lady in the elevator pressing the closed door real fast. So the elevator ended up slamming in our face. Yeah, and see that was strike one for me because I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of the people that work here. Horrible people, horrible company, horrible job. But anyways, y'all, so we stood there, we wait for the elevator. Now, as soon as we get on the elevator, y'all, we press the 10th floor. Tell me why when we get to the 5th floor, the elevator stopped working. Yeah, doors not opening, elevator not moving. So now me and this lady just in the elevator looking at each other. Okay. Now I pressed the emergency button. She got on her phone. She called management like, yo, we stuck in the elevator. And then y'all, I just started canceling all my auto pays. Y'all don't even ask me why I was canceling auto pay, y'all, because see, I look for any reason to cancel auto pay, like for real, because I really don't be wanting to do auto pay pay anyway. So like any little thing can happen, and I'm gonna
I don't
cancel
do
auto
no
pay.
auto
Yeah,
pay.
straight up. If I'm driving in traffic and somebody cut me off, like, yep, I need to cancel my auto pay because see, I knew I shouldn't have did that anyways. But anyways, y'all. So we was in the elevator for like 15, 20 minutes, and finally somebody came and rescued us. The elevator started working. Once I finally get off the elevator, y'all, I go straight to the break room. Now, keep in mind, I'm not expecting to see anyone in the break room because I am running late. But as soon as I walk in the break room, I see unemployment. Now, although I wasn't expecting to see anybody, I'm not surprised that I see unemployment because, see, this is what she does. She get paid to do nothing. And y'all see, she can get away with doing stuff like this because the manager is her boyfriend. So this is why she able to be unemployed at work, okay? But I walk in and she like, hey, Zen, I see you having a rough morning. I'm glad you made it. We was waiting on you to have a meeting. I said, meeting? Girl, what we about to have a meeting about? She talking about, oh, nothing major. We just, updating the policies and, switching some positions around and stuff like that. I say, girl, check this out. I ain't finna go to no meeting. As a matter of fact, tell them to Zelle me the update. She's talking about Zen. Zelle is a money transfer. You can't send emails through Zelle. I said, exactly right. It's time for this job to pay how they weigh, baby. Tell me the updates. Okay. Now, as soon as I sit down at my desk, cardio come over. Now, I call this lady cardio, y'all, because she's always walking around the office to avoid doing work. So, technically, the only work that she's doing is her cardio workout. Now, keep in mind, y'all, she only in the office like 50% of the time because, see, she travel around selling products for this company. So,
Eating this
whenever she's
chicken,
not like on a trip, doing a presentation,
watching
selling the
YouTube.
product, she have to work in the office. But every time she in the office, she don't do
What
nothing
you
but walk
doing?
around. So anyway, as soon as I sit down, Cardio walk over to my desk and she like, Sin, this company is going down, they're going under, and they're drowning fast. I said, what? She said, set it off. They done set me off, and they finna all fall like dominoes. So I was like, hold on, girl, you can't be walking around here saying you're
This is
gonna
her
set
work
it
horror
off.
story.
Because see, where I come from, set it off means you finna rob somebody. Because see, it was these four ladies and they had got fed up with life, and so they started. You know what, girl? Don't even worry about it. Just watch the movie, but just know you can't be walking around here saying you're gonna set it off. And she was like, "Well, then technically they robbed me, so yes, I'm going to set it off. I'm going to set it off." I said, "What?" She said, yes, then they all finna fall like dominoes. Let me tell you what they did to me. I said, what? Girl, calm down. I'm listening. Girl, I'm listening, but you need to calm down because, see, you're acting like the Queen Latifah of the group. The
Uh
four
oh,
ladies
she
I
acting
was
like
telling you
Cleo.
about. And Queen Latifah was the rugged, stuggest one, baby. Don't worry about it, girl. Just tell me what they did.
She was
Tell me
acting
what's
like
going on.
Cleo.
But you need to calm down, Bookie. Mm-hmm. Girl, this lady
So is your
travel
mama
around to different companies selling their products. And they sell like
for
car
having
boards, like
for
car
having you.
machines, like different products for company use. They sell it to other companies. Now I don't know why how they selling these other products to other companies because the products inside the building where we was working at was trash. But anyways, none of my business. So this lady basically traveled around, selling their products. So she was like, she had to go make a presentation at a company that was like 500 miles away. Now, whenever the presentation is a certain
Okay.
amount of miles away,
Shout
they'll
out to
give her a
LA.
round trip plane ticket and her hotel
I
stay
hear
and
you.
stuff like that. So she was like, she left and she had to do a presentation from Wednesday to Friday. So that's 3 days she's supposed
This
to be
lady is
going.
talking about one of
Wednesday,
her
Thursday, Friday. She's supposed to be gone them 3 days.
horrible work
Tell me why,
stories.
y'all. She said, first of all, they did book her a round trip ticket, but her ticket was coming back on Saturday. So I said, girl, why did they give you a round trip ticket for Saturday when your
Kool
presentation was
Aid.
done on Friday? She said, I
Wash
know,
down this
Zen.
chicken.
That's why they falling like dominoes. That's why I'm going to set it off because I know they knew what they were doing. And I said, calm down, Bookie. What happened? So she was like, basically, she did the presentation. Everything went smooth. But when Saturday came and it was time for her to check out her hotel room, y'all tell me why her company card got declined.
Ooh, ooh,
Yes, card was
ooh.
declined, baby. So now she's trying to check out of this hotel room. Her company card is declined, and guess what? It's Saturday. Nobody's at work. There's nobody she can reach out to and talk to. So she ended up having to pay for this hotel room herself. So this is why she in the office right now on Monday talking about she about to set it off, set it off, set it off because she mad. For one, she's saying basically she was embarrassed. Two, she said she had to use her money Three, she said she need her money back expediently, baby, expediently. So now by this time, y'all, the manager done came
I'm
over
in the
there. He was like,
DMV
okay,
area.
y'all,
I live
let's
in
go.
Maryland.
Basically, he's saying it's time for us to have this meeting. So we all walked to the conference room. Now, as soon as we
Right
get in
now,
this
I'm in
conference room, I
Baltimore.
noticed that we're missing a person. So we're supposed to be the manager there plus five other people, including myself. But I noticed that Money Mouth is not there. Now I call this man Money Mouth because y'all, this man can sell. He got the gift of gab. He can sell anybody anything. I'm telling y'all, this man talk game
What's
so
up,
good.
Rabbit?
He can sell water to rain. Okay, so I call him Money
He
Mouth.
can sell water to
He
rain.
wasn't there,
That's
but
a
I'm like, you
selling
know what? Let me
ass.
mind my business. So the
Shit,
manager
that's what you
started the
call a
meeting, and he
salesman.
like, okay, the first thing I want to address is the return policy. So basically, this man stand up there and tell us, hey, if y'all make a sale and a customer pretty much cancel their order, you're going to be charged a $35 restock fee.
Oh hell
Now I'm like,
no.
what? And they're going to take it out of our check. So I was like, hold on, let me get this straight. So if we make a sale and the customer decides to cancel their order, you're going to charge us, the employee, $35 restock fee. He was like, yes. Now, before I could say anything else, y'all, Extension Cord stood up and he was like, nah, this is unacceptable. I'm not finna deal with that. We're not finna agree to this. Now, y'all, I call this dude Extension Cord because, see, he always acting like he
She
the
do like
plug when
me,
he's selling these
giving
people
people little
products.
nicknames
Like,
and
and
you don't
what
want
I
to say
mean
their
by that,
name.
y'all, he act like he owns the products that he's selling. And
Honey,
what
it
I
is
mean
good as shit.
is,
It is
he
good as shit.
always making deals with customers that he like
I
won't
didn't make
allow
it
to
to the other
pay.
chicken
So
place,
for say for an
but this is a
example, if a
little
customer
Asian
be
place
like,
down
okay,
there
yeah,
right across
I
the
want to
street from the
purchase
grocery
that
store. They
product,
finally
but
were open
I don't
today.
want to purchase it at that particular price. He'll be like, oh yeah, don't worry about it.
It's
I
good as
got you,
shit.
ma'am. I can handle that.
And it's
Go
fresh,
ahead
honey.
and
They
do
make it
this.
fresh. You
Or he
gotta
might
wait
be
like
like,
15
okay, yeah,
minutes
I
because
want to
they make
purchase
it
the
fresh. They
product,
don't
but you gotta add
reheat it
in
in the
another
grease or whatever.
product
They
or
make it
something for that
fresh.
price. And he'll be like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, sir.
And
I
my
got you.
fries, look,
But he can't
it's
do
burnt,
that. So
but that's
all
how I
the
like my
time
crinkly
he have
fries. It's
customers
crunchy,
calling us back to like complain because
crunchy.
basically what he told them he was gonna do, hello, he didn't do it. So they be complaining. So I already know that's why he upset that it's gonna be a restock fee
Do y'all
because
like
about
the drums or the
60% of his
flats?
orders get sent back because he be
Hmm.
acting like he the
Look,
plug.
I only
And
got
I
one
be
more
telling
piece left,
him,
so you better
listen,
get
my
this
brother,
drum.
you is not the plug. You plug in with the plug, okay? But you ain't the plug. You like an extension cord, but you're not the plug. So even though I knew why he was upset, not gonna lie, I agreed with him.
I
How
don't know
you
who the
trying
hell
to
that
charge
damn
us a
noise is.
restock fee? That's not gonna work. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just mind my business because I had already put in my brain that I'm really kind of done with that job anyways. I was just waiting to get a new one. Now, after he said that, y'all, another manager walked in and he was being straight up messy. And he was like, you know what? There has been also a new update to the policy that we need to discuss. So we like, what? What now? So he was like, it can only be one person per address. Now, y'all, as soon as he said that, I already knew what he was doing. He was being messy because, see, he know that unemployment and the manager that's having this meeting, he know their boyfriend and girlfriend. So he being super messy. So the manager that was having the meeting was like, nah, that ain't going to work for me. And so the manager that walked in, he was like, don't worry about it. I already talked to the owner. So apparently, this is why they doing all this, getting the company in shape, because apparently the owner that came in from out of town. But like I said, I already knew I wasn't going to be there long, so I just ignored the whole situation. So now, y'all, after the meeting, I go sit back at my desk. Now, 2 or 3 hours
Yeah,
later,
Daddy's supposed to get the big piece
Money
of chicken
Mouth walk in.
anyways.
And I'm like, oh, okay, well,
That's
he finally showed up. I wonder what he
right.
mad. But y'all, as soon as he walk in, he is mad. He upset. He livid. Now, keep in mind, y'all, I never saw this dude this upset. That's Money Mouth. He always happy because he always making sales, okay? But now he walked to his desk and he just like snatching
Y'all eat the
everything out
tips?
his desk and he just frustrated. He mad. He slamming stuff. He throwing stuff. So I'm
I need
like,
the
let me go
tips.
see what's wrong with him. So I get out my desk. I walk over there and I was like, Money Mouth, what's up? You cool? What's wrong with you? He was like, this job is full of it. This job is full of it. So I'm like, oh, calm down. What's going on? I was like, did they fire you? Like, how they gonna fire their top salesman? He was like, no, they ain't fire me, Zen. I quit. I quit. I said, you quit? What's going on? He said, they use me. This job, they use me. They use me. They play me. They bamboozle me. I quit. I'm full of it. This job is just full of it. So now by this time, y'all, the owner done walked in. And so now, as soon as the owner walked in,
Some paper
Money Mouth
towels.
walked straight up to the owner. And he's so close to the owner, y'all. They so close, they like, they
Yep,
probably they nose touching.
I do
He
too.
walked up to him and he said, you
Look, you
full of
see this?
crap. You gonna
You
get
see
what
this
you looking
bone?
for. Yeah, you scumbag. You
It's
not worth the
clean,
gum under
honey.
my
It's
shoe. You gonna get what
clean.
you looking
There's
for. Now, y'all,
a
by
little bit
this
of cartilage
time,
right
I'm
there, but
like, oh
sometimes I
man,
eat
let
the
me
little
calm him
ends too.
down. Because y'all, this is the thing. when Money Mouth was going off on this man like that,
You're supposed to
this
clean
owner
them
was standing there with
bones.
a smirk
Clean
on
them
his face.
bones.
Y'all, and I don't know what happened, but everything in my soul was like, man, you better go get that man before he hurt him. Because just the way that owner was standing there with a smirk on his face, y'all, yeah, nah, I knew they had did something grimy to Money Mouth. I really did know it. Because why you smirking like that? Why you smirking like that? So I went over there. I was like, calm down. Like, it ain't even worth it. Like, whatever you think
That's how
about
you
doing,
supposed
it's
to do
not
it. You
even
supposed to
worth it.
clean
It's
them
not even
bones
worth it.
out of. You
He
ain't
was
supposed
like,
to
you
be
know
leaving
what,
no
you
meat.
right, man.
Like
This
sometimes
this
it.
MF, he
I
gonna
like
get
watching
what
the
he
little
looking for. He
mukbang
gonna get what he
videos.
looking for.
Hold on, let
So
me
he go
pause this
back to
thing.
his desk.
I like watching the little mukbang videos, but sometimes it disturbs my soul watching how people eat the crab legs and they don't eat the little button off the muscles. And then how they be eating chicken. They'll be eating a chicken wing. They take like one bite of the wing, throw it down, and get the next wing. I'm like, you leaving all that meat. You would not be invited back to mama house if you didn't clean your plate. Just saying, mama didn't play that. She's like, you wasted my food. Yeah, I like them. Like, it's really food porn sometimes, especially like having certain ones. Like when I watch Hungry Fat Chick, I like watching her videos because every time she take a bite, she's like, mm, 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 and I'm like, okay, well, it sounds like she having an orgasm and don't sound like she eating food. That's kind of a turn on, you know what I'm saying? You can tell she is thoroughly enjoying her food. Yeah, the ASMRs are kind of weird to me. But look, I get the food porn though. Because like I said, she be like, And I was like, mm. That shit must be good. Like I said, I was watching her little video. I hadn't watched one of her videos in a minute. I was watching it before I fell asleep. So I had came on earlier because I'm not moving this weekend. Yeah, my Uber lady is full of shit. Mm-hmm. Well, I was talking about it when I was walking to go get me something to eat. So you gotta clean them bones. I know, right? She's full of shit. It's fine though, cause like my church lady said, I done dodged a bullet. She judged me and she didn't like me doing my YouTube. So she's like, she would have had a problem with you recording and stuff. I was like, I know she would have. Monday, she had texted me and said the room was still available. It's Saturday. I texted her yesterday to let her know that I was ready and I wanted to see if she was going to be available today. She gonna wait until the afternoon time talk about she just saw her messages. I'm like, lady, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, lady. Facts. That is facts, honey. hmm She was only focused on the fact that I lost my job. Okay, but Tracy still paid her rent. hmm So you didn't get the rent money because you were being judgy. Yeah, I said I had one more piece. I said you had to take that drum because I had one more piece left, and it's almost gone now. Tracy ate her food. Look, them scraps. I told her that. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Honey, I got all of my yeah, it was good. And this is the last little bit my the last little I made my own little version of Purposaurus Rex Kool-Aid. I'm sure she watching. She need to be watching. Why? Because she judged me. She could have had that money. The money that I paid this month, right? No, it's all good. Honey, I must have gained 100 subscribers just since I got fired last month. Half of them are probably my old coworkers. It could be the owners and everybody watching my videos. Well, they need to be because they weren't listening to me when I was telling them. Like this lady talking about one of her horror stories. She said they were doing illegal shit and stuff like that too. I don't even know what state she in. That's what I'm saying. Tracy is here to end the flim flam. I'm not being mistreated no more. I'm not being, fucked over, bent over, or nothing like that no more. I'm not putting up with it. Personal, professional wise, it don't matter. So sometimes these people need to be listening. We need to hold these people accountable for the things that they're doing and not doing. The things that they're doing that they shouldn't be doing and the things that they should be doing that they're not doing. We need to hold these fuckers accountable. Period. Period. Because once more people complain and put their foot down and say no, then that's the only way that the change is actually officially going to be implemented. And that's the truth. Okay. So with that being said, this lady judged me. Okay. Oh, you shouldn't be talking about a job when you still work at a job. Don't tell me what to do. I'm grown. I'm 10 years right behind you. Okay. So I have been well within my grown woman. Okay. Almost just as long as you. Okay. Even with you not being along, I've learned my little life lessons and everything else that I had to learn from my little small knit family. Okay. And if it wasn't for a lot of those things that I learned, I wouldn't have been able to make it this far, especially without them and no real support system. Okay, fine. She said I was negative. I need to change my negative outlook, to the positive. That's when the good things are going to start happening. Lady, there's already good things already happening for me. So don't tell me that I'm negative. I'm just tired of being fucked over. Okay. Tracy has been used and abused for far too long. I'm tired of it. And I've been talking about it. Okay. You're a sweet, nice person. It's crazy that you've been treated like crap by all these people. Exactly. So thank you for that. Thank you for that, dear. Because I constantly keep being mistreated and stuff. And like you said, and Tracy's got better as I've gotten older. Okay. I maintain low tones. I don't bother nobody. I stay in my lane. I go to work, come home. That's it. I don't have much of a social life. When I went to the casino for my birthday, that's the first time I had been out. I can't even tell you in how many months because I don't do nothing. I go to work, I come home, mind my business. That's what I do. And I come in here and chitty chat with y'all. Okay. That's all that I've been doing these days. That's it. I don't do nothing else. So she texted me on Monday and said that the room was still available if I was still interested. This was Monday. Today is Saturday. So you done literally found somebody to rent the room in a week when you had just said Monday that the room was still available? And today's Saturday. Honey, that's game. Okay. So, I had to get on the phone. I was in here asleep because I recorded this morning. I did a live this morning. My phone cut off because I needed to charge my phone. I plugged in my phone. I fell asleep. I woke up, went potty. I came and turned on my phone. So I'm just going through my YouTube and stuff because that's my YouTube phone that I record from. Excuse me. And then all of a sudden this voicemail pop up on my phone. Look, don't nobody be leaving me no voicemails on this phone because it's my YouTube phone. Excuse me. That should have been on my black phone where the number's out, because I've been job searching and all this stuff. Yeah, I know exactly. Thank you. That's very sweet. Yes, the whole world, honey. Remember, remember that Coke commercial. A perfect harmony, perfect harmony. I like to buy the world a Coke to keep it company or something like that. Look, we could be holding hands, kumbaya on it up. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the world needs more of that. Yes, for real. So literally Monday. That's why, like, I hate texting. I do. I hate texting. I think it's the devil. But sometimes it's helpful because when you send those messages, it's date timed and stamped. You know, when those messages were sent out. She just texted me Monday, y'all, that the room was still available. It's Saturday. I texted her yesterday. She didn't say nothing. Okay. She waited until this afternoon, a day later, to call me talking about she was at some conference or something, or she was on her way home from some conference, and that she had already let somebody else move in, and that the room's not going to be available again until October. Lady, by then I'm going to be settled in a whole new place. Like, you could have already had the money, okay? Tracy still had her money to pay her rent. My rent's paid. It's just I'm not paying this lady no more money. I'm not dealing with this crack shit no more. I'm not dealing with this lady no more. She knew this girl was addicted to crack before I moved into this house. Why would you allow an older, mature, regular Joe Schmo like me that only work and come home to be paired with the kids that are both on drugs? She knew that they both were on drugs before I moved into this house. Not cool. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? So, so I got on the phone. Like, I listened to the voicemail message, and I'm like, oh hell no! Like, that was like my instant reaction. So I had to get on the phone. I had to call my church lady. Girl, you will not believe what just happened. Wow, what's up? Oh hell, she don't even curse and stuff. She was like, oh hell no, exactly. So she's listening. And I'm like, she was like, look, I'm just gonna break it down to you like this. I'm like, what's up? She was like, the good Lord is letting you know that that opportunity was not meant for you. Mm-hmm. The lady done already judged me. One. And then two, you gonna lie and say that the room is available. And then when you know here it is the weekend, it's a 3-day weekend, y'all. I was supposed to be moving this weekend. I was officially supposed to be moving this weekend. I was asking her if she was available today because I just needed to make the arrangements, to schedule the U-Haul so I can officially move. And then you're gonna call me talking about next time she reaches out to me, I need to respond within a 24-hour time period. Lady, I did that. Don't come for me. Okay, it's in my phone. You text me on Monday. I text you Tuesday morning. So don't tell me I need to contact you within a 24-hour time period. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what the fuck I did. But see, she trying to act like my mama. Tracy only had one mama. My mama's in heaven. Okay. I don't need another mama. I don't need this lady. She only 10 years older than me. So if anything, she's more like a sister, not my mother. Okay. She's not old enough to be my mother. Okay. She need to try to school me on some stuff because I don't need to be talking about a job, complaining about a job when I'm still on the job because the job is still paying my bills. I don't give a fuck. They were doing illegal shit. This lady too is talking about a horror story from work where they, again, the management, she said, was horrible and they were doing illegal shit. What was I dealing with at my last job? A horrible management team where they too were doing illegal shit. That's why I'm sitting here listening because the job title, it says job horror stories, money not worth it. And I've said, what did I say? When that old lady with the pink hot pants gonna sit there and give me grief because I had to pee when I've been running on that hamster wheel and I had to finally stop to go pee before I peed on myself. That's how long I have been holding it. Okay. And my bladder is not the same. I don't have a 20-year-old, 30-year-old bladder no more. I'm 51 years old. When I got to pee, I got to pee. Okay. I take blood pressure medicine that too makes me pee. When I got to go, I got to go. I can't be sitting there holding myself. Oh, I need to be glad that Paul pretty much did my job. Fuck you and Paul. But at the same time, though, at least Paul gave up the better tip. Okay. Paul gave up $5. Them other old biddies only gave up $2. I'm like, look, I didn't want that $9. It wasn't worth it. Like I said, not all money is good money. I didn't put that money with the rest of my money. I came right here and gave it to the crackhead. I didn't want that money. Okay. So I get what she's saying. So this lady, again, you're going to go make food. I'll probably be back later. I'm hungry. That chicken got me. Sorry. All this crap keep happening. Yeah, thank you, dear. Thank you. It's fine, though. It's fine. People on drugs do crazy shit. I was on drugs for 15 years. I know that's true. Yes, exactly. So it's fine because at this point, like, I'm just going to pray on it, honey, that the good Lord, you know, presents a place paying the same amount of money, but closer. Okay. Because I did get a job. She was only focused on the fact that I didn't have a job. You should have been focused on the fact that Tracy still had her rent money. Oh, I'm not going to carry you. I don't need you to carry me, lady. Tracy take care of herself and Tracy pay her bills. I never asked you to pay nothing for me. I'm fully capable of paying my own bills. Okay. I am still able bodied. Okay. Tracy still has to work. I don't have no more savings. My savings got spent up when I was in the hotel. So it is what it is. I need me some more drink. I don't feel like going out there to go get it though. But she knows she was wrong. And obviously she was pressed for the money because I didn't need the place. I already had a place when she came along. It's just this place was closer to everything else that I was dealing with at the time, so it would have just been more convenient. It would have been more convenient. So so at this point, like, because like I said, I've said it many times. I said at some point when Tracy blew up, okay, when I started that job, I only had 73 subscribers. And like I said, the only reason why I remember is because that's the year that I was born, 73. I had 73 subscribers. I don't even know how many. I didn't even check it today. I didn't even check nothing on my YouTube. To check my YouTube when I had got that bullshit ass voicemail message. And she got my YouTube. If she wasn't looking, she could look at any time. These videos go up and she could watch the replays at any time. So she need to watch it. She know what she did was wrong. Yeah. Oh shit. Look, I done got 10 more subscribers since yesterday. I'm at 619 subscribers. I've uploaded 354 videos. So in 3 months, 3.5 months now, 3.5 months, I've more than what, quadrupled my subscriptions. I look way younger. Don't tell me what I can't say and don't say. But thank you. It's a compliment, so I'll take it. So anywho, she gonna sit up there talking about I need to contact her within 24 hours. I did that. Again, you're not my mother, okay? And I know how to conduct myself. I know how to conduct business. Okay, so you already knew that you had got somebody else to rent the room. Then you should have said that. Why would you say on Monday that it was still available? And then when you knew that I was still trying to move, then all of a sudden Saturday, the room is rented? That don't make no sense. Like, lady, I need you to make it make sense because that shit don't make no sense. Okay, fine, whatever. Now I just have to officially start looking. Oh, the room's going to be available in October. Lady, by October, I'm going to be well settled into whatever my next space is going to be. I'm not going to be thinking about you or nothing. So there's no need for you to call me no more. It's no need for you to text me no more. You playing games. We're supposed to be adults. Okay. No, I haven't been calling you because you judged me. You were only worried about the fact that I didn't have a job. Okay, people lose jobs all the time, like Rabbit said. People lose jobs all the time. I had my money to pay my rent, though. That's all you should have been focused on. And it wasn't. Okay, fine, whatever. You got somebody else to help you pay your bills. Okay, fine. You got who you needed. And good luck with that. And then if they do move, then good luck with you getting the next person up in there. And then, like, even like my church lady said, oh, so she chose them over you. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what happened. But it's fine because now I'm going to start looking and I'm going to find something that's even closer to my new job. And she was like, oh, congratulations. Bitch, keep your congratulations. I don't need that shit from you. What I needed you to be was open and honest and not judgy. But since you can't be honest and since you judgy, I hope everything works out. Because I know that the person obviously had them a job. You were worried about the fact, sorry, that I lost my job. Okay, but everybody knew that that job sucked. Even my church lady is like, yeah, you need to get up out of there. Matter of fact, that my general manager he made at least 3 or 4 slick comments out of his mouth. And that day when she picked me up, when I moved out of Mississippi House, it was right after he had made, I think, at least the second slick comment out of his mouth. And she asked me, are you sure you want me to take you to work? She didn't want me to go back then, y'all. Right then and there, she did not want me to go back. She asked me like 3 times, are you sure you want me to take you back to work? Mm-hmm. And we talked about it later. She was like, yeah, I didn't, at that point, that's when I didn't want you to go back to that job. And I think that was around the 1 month. Maybe it was a little over a month. I forget. Because it was right when I was moving out. I was only in that place for like 2 weeks. I think it was like at least at the 1 month, 1.5 month mark. Yeah. So she didn't want me to go back then. She was like, those people are horrible. They're not treating you right. And I'm like, I know, but I still stuck it out because I needed the money. So I didn't do what she wanted me to do. I need you to find another job before you quit this job. Okay, well, I had already signed up with my temp agency at the 1 month mark. Yeah. And then I started actively looking for another job a month before I got fired. Like right at the end of June is when I started actively looking for another job. And then I got fired July the 29th. So it literally was a whole month. So nothing had panned out. Like it was one of the driving jobs paying like $20. Like the link wasn't working. And I guess now they're not hiring or whatever. Like that would have been a perfect job, paying way more money. But it wasn't meant to be. It didn't happen. Okay, fine, no problem. Sorry, y'all. It's chicken bits. But, excuse me. I'm just saying, you shouldn't be playing these types of games with people. She was the one who mentioned that she was for the first time. Like it was a whole conversation starter. She was the one who said, "Okay." So she was the one who said, "Oh, I'm looking for me a roommate for the first time in my life. I've never had a roommate before." Really? Because I mean, even when people go to school, that's normally like the first time that they have to encounter being with a roommate or whatever. So that's how she brought it up. That's how it came up in conversation. Okay, that's interesting. Well, she found her first roommate It most certainly wasn't me. So good luck with that. I hope it works out. And God bless you. And may He continue to bless you. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, so I have to start looking, but I'll have the pay stubs. I'll have the pay stubs by the end of next month.
And he started packing it up. And so then the owner looked at me and he was like, "You, what's your name? You need to go have a seat." I said, "No, I don't." I said, "I'm clocked out for the rest of the day." Y'all, and I wasn't clocked out for the rest of the day, but just the way everything was going down, like, bro, what? I need to go do what? Homeboy, nah, I don't need to go do nothing. Matter of fact, I'm finna go home because I don't know what just transpired, but I just felt it in my soul that it wasn't right. So, okay, so by this time, I'm walking out and Money Mouth, he walking out too. So me and Money Mouth ended up on the elevator together. So I'm like, "What's going on? Are you okay? Just tell me what's going on." He was like, "Zen, you won't believe me. You wouldn't believe me if I tell you." I said, "Well, I'm listening because I never saw you like this. I need to know what's happening. Like, is there anything I need to be worried about? Because what's going on?" So he was like, "You know what? Let's go have a drink and I'll tell you all about it." And I was like, "Sure, I could use a drink." So y'all, we end up going to the bar
I
down
could
the
use a
street from the
drink too.
job. And so he started telling me what happened. And y'all ain't finna believe how they tried this man. Now, y'all, keep in mind, like I said, this Money Mouth. Money Mouth, he can sell anything to anybody. Y'all, this man was top salesman ever since I've been working there. So for like 6 months straight, this man was employee of the money, everything. Now, come to find out, y'all, even though he was their top salesperson, even though he was making majority of their money, this man wasn't even a salesperson. Yeah, so let me tell you how they try him. So basically, when they hire him, they was like, "Okay, listen, we really don't have no opening for this like salesperson that we looking for in the sales department. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna hire you temporary, and you show us what you can do, and then if you do good, we're gonna put you in the sales position." Now, y'all, the sales position is what Cardio was doing. Like where she would go travel to different businesses, do presentations and stuff like that. So that's what Money Mouth was working towards because number one, it's a higher commission. You get more higher base pay, and you're not in the office 24/7 just on the phone selling. So basically, when they hire him, they hired him at minimum wage.
Oh,
Even
hell
though he
no.
is a top salesperson. But keep in mind, they said this is a trial basis. You do good, then you're going to get that sales position. So he said after like the third month, he kept like constantly asking them, like, "Yo, is it time for my promotion? When am I getting promoted? When am I getting promoted? I'm doing good." So he said they kept like giving him the runaround. So then after like the fifth month, the owner finally come down and they tell Money Mouth, "Hey, the owner want to take you to lunch." So now Money Mouth, he excited because he like, "Oh yeah, I'm finally finna get this promotion. This finally what I've been working towards." He happy, he excited. Y'all tell me why the owner take him out to lunch and they start questioning his sales process, his sales tactics. Like, yeah, like, "Hey, how are you able to sell so many products in 1 month? Like, what's your routine? Like, how do you do it?" They like study question him about it. So y'all, once he started telling me that, I was like, "Hold on, Money Mouth. Please don't tell me that you told these folks your techniques. Please don't tell me that you told them the game." Now, y'all, keep in mind, I'm all about spreading knowledge. I'm all about helping people, move forward and better their life. But when
Yeah,
it
but
comes to corporations, baby,
yeah.
let me tell you something. Corporations is no different from the streets, y'all. And
Hmm.
I done lived in both worlds. I done been in the streets. I done been in corporate America. And if it's one thing I know, two things for certain, the
Hey,
corporate
MS.
America is just like the streets. The only difference is corporate America wears suits, ties, skirts, and dresses. But see, they
Hmm.
all playing the same game. It's all about who can have the most power with the most money. And baby, they don't care who they use to get power or money.
That's
So when
facts.
I heard that they were trying to ask him, like, "Hey, how you make all these sales?" That was a red flag for me.
Yeah.
Because see, at this point, there's nothing to discuss. This man been making you money, been making you a lot of money. You
Hmm.
should have been talking dollar signs to this man. Why
Hmm.
are you asking about how you do this, how you do that? But I was like, "I hope you didn't do it." And so he looked at me and he said, "Zen, you know what, Zen?" He said, "I was loyal to this company." He said, "I had made them a lot of money. So not one thought in my mind made me think like they were gonna do me the way they did me. And I said, what happened? So y'all, long story short, the owner is asking him about how he make all these sales, this and that. So he say after they have lunch, they go back to the office, nothing happened. He said the very next day, the owner say, hey, I want to take you to breakfast. Now when the owner take him to breakfast, he thinking, okay, boom, now I'm finna get my raise. I'm finna get my raise. No, the owner tell him, listen, this is what we want you to do. He was like, you done made us a lot of money. You're doing great. We're happy that you're doing what you're doing. He said, but I'm gonna start a whole new department that I'm going to put you in charge over. So basically, they started a whole new department. They put Money Mouth in charge, and they told him, they said, I want you to hire 10 people, but I want you to hire them as temps, and I want you to train them. I want you to train them to do what you do. No, I said, Money Mouth, tell me you didn't do this. He said, Zen, I never thought they was going to use me like they did. So bottom line, he did what they wanted. He hired 10 people. He trained them. After 2 weeks, the people he was training, he started letting them make sales on their own. Y'all come to find out, after these people start making sales on their own, they was making the top sales. They was the top sellers in that company for the past 2 months. They was the top sellers. And now keep in mind, y'all, every day, Money Mouth coming to work like, hey, when am I going to get my raise? When am I going to get my raise? When am I going to get my raise? So come to find out, when he come to work today on Monday, the owner is here. So he's like, yo, when I'm going to get my raise? Y'all, let me tell y'all what happened, y'all. They canceled that whole sales department. The whole sales department that Money Mouth was training, yep, they discontinued that. The position that Cardio was in, they discontinued that position. And the 10 people that Money Mouth trained, they then turned into employees, right? Only paid them $1 extra and canceled the rest of the sales department.
That's
Gave them
cruddy.
2 of their best sellers because Money Mouth trained 10 best sellers. Canceled that department. So when Money Mouth came to work, he was upset. So he walked into the manager office, and see, I was late for work, so I didn't see that part. I didn't see they walked into the office and they had that discussion. But he asking the manager, like, what's up? I noticed this sales position is no longer. By that time, the owner come in and he like, yo, let me take you to breakfast. And so they go to breakfast, and that's when he tell Money Mouth, like, listen, I thank you for being a loyal employee. You're doing great work. Don't think it's going unrecognized. So of course, Money Mouth like, listen, where's the raise? And he said, I already know that y'all done canceled these other sales positions. He said, I'm still willing to train new, salespeople if that's what you want, but I just need a raise.
Right.
Because this man was getting paid minimum wage. And the owner looked him straight in the face and said, well, the company is having a hard time right now, so we're not able to give out raises and do promotions and things of that such.
Oh, hell
This is
no.
why Money Mouth walked into that.
He should have sued their ass.
He was so mad like that. And I said, what? Yes. Used him till they couldn't use him no more. And this is why I tell everybody all the time, don't break your back for a job. Y'all, one thing about it, two things.
Hold up, y'all.
Sure.
What did she just say? What did she just say? She just said, don't break your back for a job. This lady, like I said, judged the hell out of me. I'm just supposed to still let them bend me over, ass fuck me. No condom, no lube, no kiss first. I'm just supposed to continue to let them bend me over and try to fuck me up my ass, right? I'm just supposed to take all this shit. I'm not supposed to talk about it. I'm not supposed to feel no kind of way. Okay. Because I got bills. Yeah, okay. I still got bills. The bills ain't never going to stop. But everybody else was understanding that that job was driving me crazy. I worked 7 doubles and 5 12-hour shifts in less than 2 months. The dude gave me a fucking $15 gift card for Jersey Mike's. Talking about, oh, I need to do something for this girl because she's working all these extra hours. I was the only female driver. Those dudes were not bringing their ass to work. I got it's right on the dresser. It's a $15 gift card for Jersey Mike's. I ain't never been to Jersey Mike's before. That's why I chose that particular card. I had a choice between that one and 2 other cards. So I got a $15 gift card, y'all, to get a sub sandwich for working all those extra hours when them dudes were not bringing their ass to work. I'm like, okay, so she just said it. Don't be busting your ass for these jobs that don't treat you right. That was horrible. Like, I don't even know what state she in, but that's
but a
horrible.
great percentage of them are. Y'all, you have to know your worth. You have to know your value. And when you find something that you're great at, the best thing you can do is start working for yourself.
Amen.
Because these companies don't care, y'all.
Nope.
They really don't care, y'all. It's all a game to them. It's all about power, money, and who can get the most. And like I always say, corporate America is exactly like the street life. The only difference is they wear suit, ties, skirts, and dresses, baby. Different environment, same game. Yes. As always, y'all, it's been fun. Bid back and bid back and bid back and hey, bid back and bid back and bid back and bid.
That was
Here's what you need to know about Now.
Zen
Hi,
Within,
I'm Donna.
y'all.
I'm a nurse practitioner
Zen
here at
Within, dropping that
UNC.
mad
Tretinoin
knowledge.
is the gold standard in
I love her
anti-aging
channel.
treatment. As an
She be getting some, whoo, because even that Indian food, she was just, she was eating some butter chicken. That shit looks so good. That crap is still rattling. I can hear it. Yeah. So what I was just scrolling and I saw the title that says Job Horror Stories, Money Not Worth It. She was right. She was so right. Oh, let me get my watermelon. They had some seeded watermelon at the grocery store. I was so happy. Oh, so that's my little snack. I didn't get no ice cream this time. I got some watermelon seeded. Excuse me. Yep, so people still want to be flamming folks. And Tracy here to let the world know it's time to end the flam. Mm-hmm. Y'all see them seeds in there? Them seeds. Y'all. It's sweet. It's good. Hey, Dustin. Whoever chose this watermelon did good. They picked good. It's delicious. Delicious. So I had fried chicken for dinner, and watermelon is my dessert. Sorry, y'all. It's dripping. Good. Get one more for the road. So good. It's super sweet. Mm, it's cold. It's still cold from when it was in the little case, the refrigerator case. So it's still cold. Mm, it's good and sweet. And juicy. It's still dripping. Mm, hmm Last time I had pineapple, but they didn't have the pineapple this time. They had the cantaloupe too that was real good. That cantaloupe was sweet as shit too. I don't know where they get their melons from. The pineapple was good. The cantaloupe was good. And watermelon was good. And they've been having to seed it because this has seeds in it. I'm gonna save the last two pieces because this one is a thick piece. See, here's a seed right here. Y'all can see it is hanging out right here on the end. Yeah, I sure am. What's up, Kuma boy? Mm-hmm. I just had my dinner. I ate my fried chicken. The Chinese place was open this time, so I got my fried chicken. You had to catch it on the replay. This is my little dessert. I didn't get no ice cream today. I was just watching Zen Within. She was talking about her job horror story, but the money's not worth it. Oh, you watching football? So since you just coming in here, okay, you listening? You listening? You listening? I'm not moving this weekend. Yeah, it sucks. I am not moving this weekend. It sucks. I got the text Monday from my Uber lady saying the room was still available if I still wanted it. That was on Monday. Today's Saturday. I just texted her yesterday, which was Friday. The heifer done let somebody else move in and didn't say shit. Still made it seem like the shit was still available when it wasn't. That's a lie, and she playing games. Bullshit. That's what it is. I was mad as hell. Still am. Don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Honey, I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up, y'all. So, so exactly. So the thing of it is, though, right? I finally did get a job, okay, but the job is closer to where I was supposed to have been moving to, anyways. Okay. So until I could figure out my money situation, until I could figure out if I could still do the Uber thing or whatever, it would be easier for me to be there than here because I'm not going to have to spend so much money. Okay. I'm still going to have to pay a fucking arm and a leg to get to and from work. And this isn't even a full 40-hour schedule. But it's what I got for right now because even the other job, like the temp job was supposed to start on the 4th, which isn't until Wednesday. Okay. But it's already the first of the month. All of my bills are due right at the first of the month. Okay. So I had to do something. So I'm going to take it, because obviously I need the money for right now. But it's not 40 hours. And then I need the two pay stubs. Everybody wants the two pay stubs. Even to rent the room, they want the two pay stubs. Okay, well, I don't have two active pay stubs right now because it's been a month since I was let go from my other job. I didn't even get my last three pay stubs from my job. And I don't even know if they even put them in the mail because, my mailbox is at my storage. So no wonder why she didn't respond. I sent that message in the afternoon, like around lunchtime yesterday. She didn't call me until like exactly 24 hours later because she had some conference out of town. And she literally was just, I guess getting in the car to head back home or whatever. She was just now getting a chance to check her messages. Lady, you know that I was going to be contacting you. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't have time for these games. The lady judged me. That's why I didn't move. She could have had my money from last month. I could have already been gone. But at the same time, like my church lady friend said, she's like, you dodged a bullet. She's like, she was already acting like your mother. She had a problem with me recording on my YouTube talking about I shouldn't have been complaining about the job while I'm still working at the job. Yeah, but the job was driving me crazy. And they were doing illegal shit. And I'm grown and we live in a democracy. If I want to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. And I don't care if you have a problem with it. I have a problem with the fact that you were being judgy. Tracy still paid her fucking rent. I still had my money to pay my fucking rent. And this heifer judged me. And then she's like, so you're telling me that she chose somebody over you when you were the original person that she had contacted and considered to move in the first place? I'm like, yeah. She had a problem with the fact that I lost my job, though. Yeah, but Tracy still had her money to pay her rent. That's all that matters. A month later, it took a month. Okay, fine. I got sick. Me getting sick is what kind of tapped into why and all that stuff. Y'all know I've been sick. Mucus is still rattling in my chest. No, it's not right. And thank you, Dustin. Everything will work out. It's just, it's not cool what she did. She knew that I was still interested and that I was trying to move and finally make that happen a month later. I didn't move because she was the one who judged me. But I still had my money to pay my rent, though. That's all that matters. I did. She said Monday. She had texted me Monday. Look, y'all. She sends me the I'm gonna look exactly what time it was because it was Monday. Okay, y'all. So it was Monday at 7:54 in the morning. She had sent me the text and said, "Good morning. If you still want the room, it is still available." That was 7:54 on Monday. So I responded the next day and I let her know the crazy that was going on in the house, but I was still interested. This was Tuesday. Today is Saturday. So you just find somebody with this week to rent. And you said the room was still available. And you said the room was still available. So my church lady friend said, She was just being nosy, trying to be all up in your business because she knew she already had somebody up in that room. She's like, it's just days later. Not saying, because she said it's not like she couldn't make that happen within a couple of days. But this is when I was technically supposed to be moving. So at this point, it would take a miracle in order for me to be able to do the same thing. Yeah, she already had the lady in there. But why would you text me and say that it was still available if it wasn't? Because you already moved somebody else in there. But like Tracy don't know how to take care of herself. You know, Tracy has a mouth. Tracy was running off at the mouth because I shouldn't have been running off at the mouth. I shouldn't have been recording because I wouldn't have lost my job. Fuck all that. The bottom line is obviously you ain't got it going on. That's why you were looking for somebody else to come up in there to help you pay your bills. Excuse me. So obviously you ain't got good. She don't have it going on any more than what I do. She needed me. I didn't need her. She was the one who brought up the whole thing about moving. This was her first time having a roommate. That was a conversation starter. She was the one who brought it up. But she let somebody else move in. But why would you tell me that it was still available Monday? Today's just Saturday. And I told her I was still interested. I told her I gave her. See, since she judged me with somebody like that, obviously less is more. Okay, so I don't go into details about stuff. Like I could talk stuff out with my church lady friend, and she was like, Tracy, I understand that you were going through stuff. You're out there by yourself. I worry about you. I need you to, to keep in contact more. And I said, I know, but this has been a lot, y'all. With this job, I can't be stressed out at work, stressed out at home, have no peace in between, had a job search, was sick as a dog, and then you could have had the money. I could have already moved, but you judged me because you were only worried about has to pay her rent. Okay. And I won't officially be back at work until Tuesday, but I still have to pay my rent. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. She could already had the money, but she judged me. So at that point, that's when Tracy, because y'all have to keep in mind all day, every day, I'm a Virgo. So I cast the line out. Okay. And then when she judged me, what did I do? I had to start reeling it back. I'm like, or doing like this, reeling it back, reeling it back. I'm like, okay. Sorry, y'all know this Wi-Fi sucks. Thank you. Sounds like somebody put a bug in her hair about rethinking bringing you in without a guarantee of the job. No, she was the one who said herself that I should not have been complaining about the job while I was still at the job. Nobody had to put no bug into her ear. Those were her own thoughts and viewpoints. I'm like, okay, fine, that's fine. You like my mama said, I'm not gonna force you to take my money. Okay. She judged me. She had a problem with me doing my YouTube. Okay, so then even my church lady was like, okay, well, if you were there, she would still have a problem with you doing your YouTube. Yeah, I think that's true. Okay. But in spite of all of the judgments and the criticism, because I get judged all the fucking time. I'm fat. People judge me and make their stupid little bullshit ass comments because of that. Oh, you complain too much. Okay, fine, whatever. Don't listen. Go listen to somebody else not complaining. Go listen to somebody else that has their life together. This is the shit that Tracy's dealing with. This is what I got to deal with. If you want to listen, you listen. You don't want to listen. Fine, don't listen. Because I'm homeless. I get judged because of that. Because then people are always like, okay, well, why were you homeless? Okay, well, it was because the crazy Koreans. That's why. Okay. I get judged all the time. This lady was supposed to be my friend. Okay. So if she was truly my friend, I shouldn't have got judged from somebody that was supposed to be my friend. My church lady is like, yo, why did she come at you that way? I don't know. What did you do? I ain't do nothing. What did you say? I ain't say nothing. I got fired from my job. Oh yeah, but that job sucked. I just said when she was the one, my church lady friend was the one who, mind you, my church lady friend is my very first Uber driver that I click with. Okay. I met her when I was still staying in the hotel before I ended up in the car. So I've known her since like the end of January. Okay. This lady I just met since I had this other job. So like June, I would say June. But I've known my church lady friend since January. Okay. So she was the one who took me back to the hotel from the grocery store. That's when I had met her. And we've been cool ever since. We've even traveled already and everything. Like she's cool as shit. So when I need perspective, or the word of reason, I, consult with my church lady friend. She was like, it was wrong for her to judge you. And I agree. I think it was wrong. Right. Yes, exactly, Kuma boy. You're right. Yeah, she's not a friend. Yes, what it sounds like, unfortunately. Yes, exactly. So, like I said, okay, it would, like I told my church lady friend, I said, it would have been different. Like when I was still sleeping in the car and needed a place and happened to find the place at that time. Yeah, but I didn't. I had already found a place. I was already settled into the place, but the place is not working out because of all the crack shit. And there was no full disclosure about what was actually officially going on in the house. Okay, fine. But when the opportunity had presented itself, I said, okay, yeah, this would be a better deal because she only 10 minutes away from my old job. She only like 15 minutes away from the other two jobs that I had already applied for. And then the new one is barely 15, 20 minutes. Like everything is closer. Even the new job is closer. Okay. Everything is closer. And I'm not trying to get this lady no more of my money. I'm she was in my face every single day, multiple times a day for 4 days straight, y'all. She finally took her ass back to work yesterday. So it's been nice and quiet in here all day. There was no fussing and cussing this morning because they must have left out early. The girl's still not here. The lady even downstairs is not home right now. It's just me and the husband in the house right now. It's been quiet all day. I don't know. Now I have to officially start looking because, you know, like I said, I thought that this was going to be cool and it was going to work out because the opportunity had presented itself with me out not having to officially look. Now I have to start looking, and now I need to find something that's going to be closer to my job because I can't, like the one day I had to pay like $35 for a one-way trip just to go to work. I don't have the money in reserve right now. I was spending half of my paycheck for the transportation just to be able to get to and from work. I was to supplement my income. Sorry, I know my phone was buffering. I'm sorry. I just saw it. But at the same time though, it's like I need something like way closer so I don't have to pay $20 to and fro. That's $40 just to get to and from work. So now I have to officially start working. I'm sorry, start looking because I need something way closer. It was supposed to have been this weekend. It was supposed to have been this weekend. So up until today, everything was moving forward. So I thought that I could actually, it's a 3-day weekend. So, okay, she was busy today. So if she wasn't busy today, then it could have happened tomorrow or Monday. It's a 3-day weekend, you know. So I got judged. So, like I said, I scaled it back. I wasn't talking. I wasn't having the open lines of communication like I did before because I was judged. Okay. She was only focused on the fact that I had lost the job. Okay, fine, but I still had my money to pay my rent. So she had to do what she had to do. Okay, fine, but don't lie about it though. And don't she texts me. I ain't text her. I haven't been talking to her. I haven't texted her. She called me when I was sick as a dog, can't even talk, talking about, oh, did I apply for that job? Lady, you hear that I'm sick. Like, leave me alone. When it was meant for me to find something else, I would find something else. It wasn't when I was still laid up in the bed, sick as a dog from that fucking flu bug. Again, she's only focused on the job. Okay, fine. She got her a job. I got me a job. She found somebody else to move into her place. She has the help that she needs to pay her bills. All I'm saying is you didn't have to lie about it. And don't reach out to me like everything was still cool. And then she's going to tell me, oh, I need to at least next time, I need to reach out to her within a 24-hour time frame. But I did that, lady. She's again here being controlling. Okay. And she wants things done the way that she wants them. Okay, fine. But then you got the help that you need. Oh, well, the room will be available October. Lady, I would be well settled into my next little space by October. Like I said, I don't have time for these games. I don't have time for the lies and I don't have time for the games. Period. Okay. I still have to do what I need to do. I'm not putting up with this crack shit no more. Like my mental will not allow me to deal with the lies and the manipulation because this lady is doing the same thing. She wants stuff done the way that she wants. I don't do nothing. I clean up behind myself. I do everything else that I'm supposed to do. That's the problem. You, lady, won't do nothing about the problem. Okay, fine. But then I have to do what I have to do to save face for myself. Okay. So I'm not knocking nobody for doing what they feel that they needed to do because I'm in the position that, too, yes, Traci has to do what Traci has to do, but don't lie about it. She texted me. So my church lady friend was like, oh, well, she was just trying to be all up in your business, trying to see, what was going on. Yeah, I think that's true. Because regardless, I still have to find somewhere else to go. I'm not putting up with this shit no more. I'm not. So she had to do what she had to do for her. I have to do what I have to do for myself. That's it. And people are still going to have their opinions. They're still going to be critical. They're still going to be judgy. Fine. I still have to do what I have to do regardless. But when I'm not bothering you and when you know that I'm sick, okay, and you know the shit that's going on, then don't tell me something when you know what is going on. When I haven't said anything, I haven't said anything. And when I needed to communicate, I communicated. So that's it. She ain't a friend. Screw her. What do you need to help you? Let's see, but would you move in a person like yourself? And if you were in a position, if you had an apartment by yourself with the lease and only your name, respectfully, she was wrong. I agree. First of all, the lease is not even in her name. It's not her lease. Okay. And yes, I've moved people in before. I've moved two people in with me. Okay. But see, I'm different. Traci is different. Traci has a heart. Traci has been homeless 4 times. 4 times. And when you've never been homeless, people don't understand. They have no understanding. Okay. So what I would do is something obviously different from what somebody else would do. Would I do it? Yes, I've done it twice. It's ingrained in my DNA. And that's what I do. I've even helped people when I'm not really even in a position to help people. Traci still helps people. That's just what I do. So would I do it? Yes, because I've done it already. Okay. So, like I said, the focus shouldn't have been on the fact that I lost my job. Now, if I lost my job and didn't have no money, okay, then yes, that would be an issue because not only do you not have an income coming in, you don't even have no money in reserve where you could pay anything. But see, that wasn't the case. But at the same time, I shouldn't have to disclose to people what my money situation is because I've already done that. Y'all, I was working a minimum wage job, but I was busting my ass working all of those extra hours when them asshole slacker men were not bringing their lazy ass to work. Traci was the one working all them extra hours. I worked 7 double shifts and 5 12-hour shifts in less than 2 months. So when everybody wants to know what my money situation was, Traci was busting her ass. Okay. And at some point, you need to set money aside because otherwise, I wouldn't have shit with making no money and then having to spend half of my check just to get to and from work. Sorry, y'all. My phone is still buffering. Here it is a month later, and I still have to do what I have to do. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me check my connection because it only does that when. Sorry, y'all. I just checking my connection. Okay, so obviously she was not a good person to move in with. She probably would be no different than your landlord now. So it's good you did not move in with her. Maybe the Lord is watching over you. Yes, exactly. Exactly, honey. That's exactly what my landladies, I mean, fuck, my church lady said. That's exactly what my church lady said. She's like, you dodged a bullet. You know, she said she's already trying to be controlling and be your mother before you move in. So you know it would have been worse if you actually did. And I agree. You know, I agree. I help people because that's what it says in the Bible. And I make sure I do my best to help people even if I don't have a job. I hear you. Legally, that is what apartments and homes do to cover themselves. My dad got screwed from helping his lying niece who said she would pay my dad back without a job. His niece never paid him. Yeah, but I mean this is my thing too though, y'all. You know, my mama said, you know, you could attract more bees with honey than vinegar. Okay. Like I said, I will never apologize for being an open and honest person. Even the day when the lady saw the phone, like my light illuminating from my phone, and she asked me, are you recording? I said, yes. I told the truth. I'm not gonna lie, because it's the truth. Yes, I was. I wouldn't have asked, are you recording? I'm like, why is your light on your phone? That's what I probably would have asked. I wouldn't have said, oh, are you recording? To me, that sounds like paranoia. But anywho, so when they asked me, I told the truth. Again, I'm not going to apologize. That job was shit. Everybody knew it. I told you my church lady picked me up from Mississippi House. My general manager said 4 slick comments to me the whole time that I was at the job. Around that time, that was like around the second time when he had made the comment. She was the one, we were going to run some errands and stuff for the rest of the day. And then I didn't have to be at work, you know, until 10 o'clock. So we ran our errands and did what we had to do. And then of course she took me to work. She asked me 3 times, are you sure you want me to take you to work? She didn't want me to go back to work because that man says slick. He told my assistant that had he known about my housing situation, he would not have hired me. That's discrimination. Okay, so I have been dealing with all of this shit with a really small knit kind of time frame. Okay. She didn't want me to go back to work, but I'm like, I still needed the money, so I went back to work. I dealt with the 4 slick comments that he said out of his mouth. You know, she was like, they're treating you like this because of your situation. Yes, that's fucked up. But at the same time, when I had asked to take the shower, of course, he's going to ask me, why am I trying to take the shower at work? So I didn't say it at first, but within like the first 3-4 days, that's when I finally had to say something because I was still sleeping in the car. I started that job and I still was sleeping in the car. Okay. So when we fast forward to all of this as it was unfolding, she was the very first person. I even told her before I had told my church lady friend because this is what we already had in play. I'm like, okay, it's not going to stop nothing. It wouldn't have stopped nothing. But again, that's not what she wanted. And that's fine. I didn't say nothing. I didn't get mad. I wasn't in my feelings. Fine. That's not how she wanted it. What I had a problem with is she judged me though. Fine. I still went on about my business. She was the one texting me after the fact, letting me know that if I still wanted to move, the room was available. But that's a lie because you had already moved somebody else in. Why are you bothering me, lady? I wasn't bothering you. I'm still doing my YouTube. You have a problem with me doing my YouTube. I'm still doing my YouTube.
paid her rent. Tracy still has to pay her rent. Tracy still don't have no job, but Tracy still has to pay her rent. That was the focus. Tracy didn't have a job. Okay. Okay. Like, I still woke up this morning and was still looking for jobs. Okay. So it's part time. Tracy needs a full time income. Okay. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. No problem. No problem. Okay. I don't know what that is, but okay. Everybody not nice like you, Tracy. Most people, like my dad, lying ass niece, who didn't even visit my dad in the hospital and been ghost over 25. Yeah, that's horrible. That is really horrible. And I'm so sorry to hear that, honey, because you're right. Like I said, I'm definitely different. It's because of my mama, honey. That's why I'm different. His niece cut my dad off all over money her bum ass owed. And crazy thing, my dad said he still would have talked to her if she had came by. Well, that's because your daddy has a good heart, honey. My dad died with broken relationships and with money owed. That's horrible. That is, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes, we can find another place in the next few days. I don't know. Like, because like when I was looking earlier, um, like the first the first three, because everything happens in threes, the first three that I had looked up said, of course, that they wanted you to have the pay stubs. So like the other dude that I had been in contact with that didn't I had told him, well, no, with him it wasn't the pay stubs, it was the rental history. But okay, so even that is a problem because of me being wrongfully terminated and evicted from the hotel. Now it's on my record that I have an eviction. Okay, so I was honest about it. Like I said, I have to be honest. Okay, so I told him about it. But the only thing was, he was taking too long. Like, he gave me the address. So he's in the city. I don't want to be in the city no more. You know, it's funny how people just pop up into your Facebook. So I'm literally gonna have to start looking because, like I said, I haven't officially started looking, but now I'm gonna have to. Like, this is the weekend that I was supposed to do what I had to do. Yes, I would need a deposit. And see, that's something else too. Here, I didn't have to have a deposit. With her, I wouldn't have to have the deposit. You see what I'm saying? It's like I don't understand the game, but at the same time, like it shit is what it is. It and as jacked up as it is, I just still have to deal with it at this point because I don't have no choice. Hold on, I gotta move my phone. That's an old bus. Look, I see, like when I was homeless and sleeping in my car the first two times, it wasn't a thing back then because this was like 12 years ago at least. Now it's a thing. People buy these old vans and stuff. There's an old Volkswagen camper. Like, and then the people like, I wish I was handy like that because I would get it and try to revamp something myself so then I don't have to worry about it. And then I don't have to worry about paying no rent either. As long as I could park somewhere because this is some bullshit. Let me see. Okay, here it is. Hold on. Yeah, well, I can't afford to live on my own right now, honey. These jobs are not paying enough. Like, if I could get a job paying like at least $20, $25, okay, then fine. You know, that would be an option at that point. But until I could get there, that's why I said I still need to look into getting my CDL because the CDL jobs pay decent money. Like I could, have more of a livable wage. And, things around here are just so freaking daggone expensive that, I can't afford it right now. But I would love to have my own place. The last time I had my own place was when I was in Cumberland, but my rent was super, super cheap, but it was so far away and there's nothing out there, and like I said, they're racist as hell and all that stuff. It's like I couldn't deal with it. It messed with my mental too much. Some of the people were nice, but then some of them weren't because they're racist. All right. Now see, like this one, it doesn't give you details. It just says it's a room for rent with a shared bathroom. And I don't have a problem sharing the bathroom as long as the people clean up behind themselves. Oh, okay. It's a decent sized room though. Hey, popcorn. Yes, I need a room near my job. So, like I said, obviously, this is an opportunity for me to move like super close where I could pay like $10 if necessary per ride, opposed to like $20, $30. Class B CDL for driving vans and buses. There's good money in it. Yes, exactly. Like I said, like the 15, what is it? The 15 passenger one, because it's like the one, our van, I think you could ride up to at least 10 people. Because it's 15 people, you have to have the CDL. So, and that job starts off at $25. Right. And so like I applied for all types of jobs. Like, at a car dealership, Tracy would be able to get a car. Right. So I've been applying for those jobs, banking jobs, like because I had banking experience. I was a head teller, I was a new account supervisor long time ago, so um I just haven't done it in a while. But I mean, I don't mind doing the work. It just, again, everything falls upon the management. If you're under the right management, then you could thrive. If you're not, then it's like hit or miss. Unfortunately. So I can answer those questions for you, you know, Kuma boy, like off the chat. We have transit vans here in my area and they do great work. Kuma boy, you've already helped me enough. Like, seriously. Let me see. I'm trying to say. I realized how late it was. No, it wasn't. It wasn't my church lady. It was she was the Uber lady. I mean, they both technically drive for Uber, but it was the lady that they both gave me rides, so that's how I met both of them. Do I have a CDL driving place? I think there's a place near the little mall. I think.
Yes, I get it. I told you I wasn't talking to her. I wasn't bothering her. She was the one who had texted me. Like she was the one who had reached out to me. My church lady friend, you know, she was like, I worry about you. You're out here by yourself. I need you to keep in better contact. I'm like, okay, no problem. But the other lady, I wasn't talking to nobody. Like I would do my YouTube, but I wasn't on the phone talking to nobody. I wasn't. Yes, that's that, right. That's exactly what I'm gonna do because there's no point of communicating anymore. Hey, what's up, Ted? Like, it's no point, because she said, I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Like when I literally finished, I was like, look at this shit. Like, really? So yeah, but my church lady friend is in the same exact situation that I'm in right now, and she finally found, a temporary place that's a little bit more than temporary because, like, she literally was sleeping in the car too. Like, we both were sleeping in the car at the same time. But, she had gotten into a car accident. Excuse me, she was driving a lady and her daughter and had gotten into a car accident. So they literally, it took forever, but they literally had just totaled her car and stuff. So, she's get up the pieces because she's like, well, Tracy, we could have got a place. I'm like, okay, well, you didn't say nothing. And it's like, it's not like we couldn't have worked towards it. But like I said, we literally didn't have a conversation, you know. But this other one, I think she was in her feelings. And I'm like, okay, but I felt it was a better opportunity at the time because it was closer to everything, you know. She's only 10 minutes away from my old job. Like, I barely would have had to pay $10 maybe to get to and from work until, I can figure out my little transportation situation or whatever. I think you could get a government grant to help you get your CD. Oh, I would have to look into that because if that's the case, then I don't know how much it is, but I mean, I would definitely look into it because if that's the case, then I would go with that. When he talks, if it ain't money, then what the hell are we talking about? I hear you. Okay. No, I got you. I got you. And like I said, I feel like because y'all know the good Lord works in mysterious ways. Okay, so I feel like everything played out the way that it was meant to play out. That's why I didn't move. Okay. She needed me. I didn't need her. Okay. And I still had my rent. She could have had the money, but she didn't want my money because I didn't have a job. Okay. But see, green money is not justified if you actually have a job or don't. But for her, it was an issue. Okay, fine, no problem. That's why my fat ass is still right here dealing with the crack shit and all that other stuff. No problem. She got who she needed in there. She got what she needed. So now Tracy needs to get what she needs. That's it. End the story. Oh, wait a minute. Is this okay? Wait a minute. I didn't see what area this was. Hold on one second. Okay. It's weird how you put the search in and then it's still bringing up all these other areas. It's bringing up everything but the. Let me double check and make sure because on my phone. Let me look for it on my phone because it's confusing on the computer. DJ Fat Man Scoop. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't know who that is. Show me pics of DJ Fat Man Scoop. I didn't know who he was. But that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, they said they just said Missy Elliott and Sierra too. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I got a potty. Hold on 1 second. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was the lady downstairs or not. Yeah, I grabbed the toilet paper. Thank you. Oh no. Oh, he had a heart attack. Okay. Mhm. Right. I got you. Hey, what's up, Robert? All right, y'all. I'm about to get off the phone because I need my phone. Obviously, phone so, and then I'm gonna use my other phone to do my searching because it's easier on the phone than it is on this Facebook. I mean, on my computer and whatnot. So I might be on later once I have a chance to charge my phone again. And see, look, when I click on it, the stuff pops right up on my phone. So that's what I need. And my thing was up there. I don't know why. When I had, why did it save? How did I? I was like, I put. Somehow I deleted my little thing. I don't know. Because my Cash App was up there, but I had timed somebody out or blocked them or whatever, and I did it to my thing too. I say that. No, I get it. I get it. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, Yeah, well, I just because it said view deleted message, and then when I had just clicked on it, it just popped back up because it was, I don't know, a couple of trolls over here earlier that I had to block because of course when I was eating my food, someone said that was disgusting. Like, thank you, your mama's disgusting. Okay, like don't come for me. My food was good as shit. You didn't buy it for me, so don't worry about it. You know, but you know the trolls are gonna continue trolling and all that stuff. Mhm. All right, let me take this down because I don't need that open anymore. Okay, alrighty. The phone, y'all. So let my phone charge and everything. And like I said, I might be on later. If not, then y'all will see me in the morning because I am my most productive first thing in the morning, anyways. Because you know the early bird gets the worm. So let me handle my business, and I'll see you later. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. I love you too, Dustin. All right, y'all. Tracy out. Bye, y'all.